Welcome back to the channel, Brawlers and Baku crew members. Thank you all for joining me once again for another Bakugan Battle Planet unboxing. This time, I'm taking a look at the Ventus Garganoid starter pack. This epic first year of the reboot pack includes not only the Ventus Garganoid Ultra, which looks absolutely stunning, but it also includes a Pyrus Trox and a Haos Hydorous, as well as the 6 Baku Core 3 action cards. That's right, hashtag we want cards, we're getting them. And then of course the 3 character cards. Garganoid has a folding difficulty of 3. Yeah, this was something that Spin Master tracked, I think, in the first and second year. But in Geogun Rising, I didn't really see that around as much as, the later years past that. But anyway, enough rambling aside. I'm going to crack this baby right open, and let's review it together. Here we go. First off, I got to fight that plastic packaging. So you all know now is a good time to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Drop a like, drop a comment, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of this exciting plastic cracking content. It is so epic. Here we go, getting out the cards now. Takes forever. And then finally, the last battle of the video, getting around that plastic strip on Garganoid. But luckily, the way it's positioned, I think I won't need the Baku scissors. I will just be able to pop Garganoid out, and I was able to do so. No broken wing, so that's good. Let me adjust the camera. There we go. That is a Ventus Garganoid. I have to hand it to Spin Master. In my opinion, it feels like, Battle Planet is when they tried the hardest. The designs are some of the most intricate, detailed, over-the-top possible. I feel like in the rest of the years, they didn't try as much. They didn't try as hard. Don't get me wrong, some of the later years have really awesome designs among them, but not near as many as Battle Planet. Garganoid is just so epic, but gonna save his review to last. For now, let's go ahead and move along. So, just for nostalgia, who remembers the first ever checklist? Oh yeah, and this was a Wave 1 checklist. So this is came out at the very beginning of Battle Planet, and it didn't even show all of the Bakugan that we were going to get at the time. It only showed, I believe, Wave 1 and 2. But anyway, here we all are. Wow, amazing. What a throwback. All of these original designs and Bakugan. There's the Tertonium! Oh yeah. We have Haos Garganoid, another first. Of course, Ventus Mantanoid, Haos Hydorous. Some of the first few Bakugan in Wave 1 there. So cool. And then another thing that Spin Master did for Battle Planet, they did include folding instructions for the Bakugan, so I thought that was really cool. Kind of reminds me of a Lego sheet, how it's all in the steps. But anyway, I thought this was really cool, especially for the younger audience of Bakugan. You're not going to break your Ultras if you have this, so really cool. It was a shame to see this go away, but I guess since Spin Master did nothing but kind of remake molds after a while, they figured that every kid, every person that got them knew how to fold them. Anyway, enough with that. Moving on. We do have a how to play guide, but if you don't know how to play by now, I'm sorry. I'm not teaching you. Not in this video anyway, but that video is coming up. I will be doing a TCG tutorial probably when I move into the next place, because that is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. Now then, moving on with the actual cards included, starting with the character cards. We have Haos Hydorous, and a horrible camera, let me focus, there we go, which has 2 shields, B power of 200 with 3 damage, and 1 Frost Strike, so actually really weak, even for Battle Planet standards. Using a shield that gives Haos 400, that's only getting you to 600 B power. That's not that much, but there is a Hyper Hydorous Haos Evo card that I have. Makes it a little better, but still not that much. After that, it is Pyrus Trox. So a very interesting Bakugan. It has a core lineup of a shield and a helix. B power of 500 and 1 damage, so definitely stronger than the Hydorous, but Victor. So if it wins the brawl, you actually get 1 energy, and I'm assuming that's 1 energy for the turn because energy, runs out at the end of the turn, much like Magic the Gathering, kind of how mana burns out at the end or fizzles. But yeah, so really cool for Trox to give you an energy on the win. Having access to a shield and a helix, not bad. On a shield that gives Pyrus 400, you're going to have 900 B power. And then, of course, with a helix and only 1 damage, you're honestly going to want to run at most the +5 -1. So you can at least have 1000 B power with no damage, but 1000 B power, you could win the brawl, so be the victor, and then you get 1 energy. So hopefully play something that gives you damage, maybe? Not sure, but there is definitely options with Trox. And then finally, it is the ultra of the pack, being Garganoid, Ventus. It has a shield, blue shield, and a green fist core lineup. B power of 400 with 3 damage. So on a 650 shield, you're going to have 1050. With the green fist giving 100 of Ventus and then 3 damage, you're only going to have 500 B power. But 6 damage if you want to go damage heavy or have a damage wins build. Perfectly fine. Now the artwork of Garganoid is really cool, kind of sitting on the rooftops of a city. You see the skyline there in the back, but definitely like a gargoyle. Kind of see the pun they were going with there. But very nice artwork for a very nice Bakugan. And I didn't mean to leave the other 2 out either, still excellent artwork. I think that is something that Spin Master has done very well across all 5 years of the reboot so far. Knock on table, reboot is still going. Woo, Bakugan Legends Year 5. But anyway, the point I was trying to make is the artwork has stayed pretty much the same across all the years, as in it is very good. Spin Master's not giving us bad artwork, if you will, so that is really nice. Now then, the Baku Core included. We do have 6, so there is a little bit to go through, but hopefully not too much. So we have a Helix, -200 B power and +5 damage. Again, not really sure how I feel about giving up so much B power for just damage. It could hurt you or it could help you. Kind of could go both ways. A +650 B power blue shield, which that's the one you want. That's perfect. Haos and Pyrus get +400 B power. This is a shield. Again, kind of a harder one to find, so very nice. Another one. That's right. Hold on. Another one. It's perfect. So again, a shield that gives Haos and Pyrus +400 B power. The last shield only gives +150 B power and +1 damage, so not that great, but I'm not going to complain when I got those two awesome Baku Core. And then finally, the fist that's included is a +2 damage, so nothing really fantastic there, and surprisingly nothing really geared towards helping that Ventus Garganoid. I mean, maybe they give you the right shield, but definitely those 2 are for the core Bakugan of the set, and that doesn't leave you with a lot of options elsewise. But not too bad of a core lineup for this pack. I mean, I guess it's okay. Now then, the the action cards included. We have 1 copy of Reflection Rays, 1 energy for +1 Frost Strike for each Haos Bakugan on your team. Not bad. I mean, if you're running a mono team, that's going to be 3 Frost Strike on your attack. So that means flip cards that your opponent play while receiving that attack cost 3 more energy, and that's pretty good, honestly. But again, the only way I see this having any real value in the TCG is if it is in a mono Haos deck, so keep that in mind, brawlers. Next card included is Pyrus Strike. Now this one is not bad at all. 2 energy for +3 damage, but if it's Pyrus, +6 damage instead, which is a very good ratio. You obviously want to play this on a Pyrus Bakugan, and when you do, for only 2 energy, you're getting 6 damage. So you're getting 3 times the energy you paid worth of damage. Definitely worth it value-wise. I do actually run 2 of these in my mono Pyrus build, and I generally always do. I could potentially run 3 now, but it depends because, again, this is a damage card, and you want to balance out your damage cards to your B power cards depending on your win con or strategy of the deck. And the last card included is a good old Piercing Scream. Have I used this card about 1,000 times? It is just that good. So for 2 energy, you get to reduce your opponent's B power, or a Bakugan's B power, I should say, by 400. So minus 400 B power for only 2 energy, and a really nice artwork of Trox doing his Piercing Scream there. So very cool. Not a bad lineup of cards included for this pack. Honestly, I think they're pretty decent. Reflection Rays being the most, I guess, dependent on what you're playing, but the other 2 can pretty much fit in any deck, any build. Again, my opinion. Moving on to the figures. That's right, figures for last in this video. So here is Pyrus Trox, got the little manual arms, but one thing I do like about the Battle Planet Core Bakugan, they were all very chunky in their design. I know that is a meme that has been made pretty relevant now, like everyone knows about the Chonk Garganoid, but does everyone know about the Chonk Trox? Very chunky himself. Really cool though with the Pyrus coloring, I think it looks really nice. The green and yellow accents that hot rod red very nicely. So that is really cool looking. And then next up we do have the Haos Hydorous. So instead of an Aquos Platypus, we do have the Haos Platypus. This one has manual pieces as well. They are the back feet. And there we go. So there is Haos Hydorous. Again, brilliant contrast and brilliant colors. We have that dark and light blue against the white. Very well painted. Even the fangs are blue. That's really nice. The B power is usually on the back here somewhere, I believe. I just thought I saw it, but I guess I biffed it because I cannot see it now. Oh well, that is Haos Hydorous. Very cool. And then finally, of course, it is Ventus Garganoid Ultra. So a ton of detail, a ton of work in this design. Very nice. I think this is the second Garganoid I have. I do have the original Haos one that I got when the reboot initially released. It is quite scuffed up, but I will be putting it in kind of a first Bakugan deck profile. I am working on more Bakugan deck profiles in the background so I can have some, different content for you all. I know it's been unboxings for about 3 months now, so definitely working on some different stuff. But as I'm saying this, I'm doing an unboxing. Isn't that funny? There's the B power for Garganoid. Anyway, really cool colors with the dark forest green, the light green, and the yellow. Just a really cool color palette. And I like the pose Garganoid takes on too. It is very nice. So to close Garganoid, you're going to want to fold the arms back, head down. The tail wraps around, holding all of that in place, and it locks in. And then the hind legs, you just fold in like so. And the wings wrap around and lock right in place. And there you have the Garganoid Ultra closed up. Now, like some of the Battle Planet Bakugan Ultras, it does suffer from the Alto Brontes disease. As you can all see, it does have nubs, it has edges sticking out. The rolling path along the tail is pretty straight and solid. The jagged Alto Brontes disease pieces kind of do line it up. So it does keep it in sort of a straight roll, but I will demonstrate that in just a second. Now then I will demonstrate closing the other 2 first. So manual in, arms, head, and the body just folds in on itself. And that is Haos Hydorous. And then Trox, probably the simplest out of them all. Manual arms in, the bottom feet hold in, head, tail, and then just close it down like Pac-Man. And there we have the Pyrus Trox. So that's everything folded up. Now it's time to demonstrate the rollout. So don't forget a thumbs up for the channel mascot. And let's fix out the little core here and see, are these Bakugan going to throw the bread or are they going to stand? I'll kind of get the hide matrix a little bigger to boost my odds. We all know I can't roll worth anything. Alright, there we go. So I think that is plenty big enough. If I can't land any of these, I am just terrible. But starting off with the Pyrus Trox, the arrow is somewhere. I don't even know where the arrow's at. Huh. So note to self, Trox, oh no, there it is. I thought Trox didn't have an arrow, but it is right there on the back. Barely noticeable, barely noticeable. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, brawl. Seriously, like just a little more force on that one, I guess. Nope, throwing the bread. Okay, one more time. Another bank shot, so another fail, but it did eventually stand. It doesn't look like this Trox is going to be double coring at all, but there was the Trox. Hopefully I can demonstrate better with the Haos Hydorous now. So here we go. No, the Haos Hydorous rolls right over the entire thing. And again, okay. So one more time. Just failing the rolls. Still, missed. Throwing the bread, everyone. Throwing the bread. There we go. Well, that was a bounce, but it worked. And it can double core, so there's some good news to all the bread throwing failed rolls I'm doing. Haos Hydorous can at least double core, so that's pretty interesting. Now then, the moment you've all been waiting for, the Ultra rollout. Not that it's going to do any good if I don't land it, but here we go. 1, 2, 3, brawl. Oh, I pulled the magnet. Oh, I pulled the Baku Core. That was so close. Okay, I'm going to try it again. 1, 2, 3, brawl. There we go. That's that Garganoid flip action. Now, unfortunately, it didn't grab the core, but that is what I wanted to demonstrate the most. And one of the reasons why I like Garganoid Ultra, that thing goes crazy when it pops open. So it didn't pick up the magnet, and that is one thing that's really bad about the design. Just like the original Garganoid Ultra, it has a tendency to yeet those Baku cores. But man, what awesome effect though. And one cool thing is if you can get it to land right, it has a tail about like the Neleus Ultra. This thing can like quadruple, double core, like it can core up quite a bit. Really hard and not very reliable to land, but as you can all see, the magnet on Garganoid's tail is very strong. It is capable of double coring. It's just a matter if you can get it to land that double core. But that does it for this review. Everyone, thank you so much for your support, and thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these quick little Battle Planet reviews. My next content coming up, we're going straight to Bakugan Legends, and I will be unboxing the new Elemental Darkest Grizzwing, as well as the Haos Diamond Colossus, and comparing them to their predecessors. But that's next time. So until then, stay safe, drome up, and Bakugan Brawl!